we're back for the second half.
All right, I think we get that sort of post ad break establishing shot. You know, where we sort of, you know, the camera comes in as we've been gone for a while, and we sort of see like the pillars of smoke from where two of the gun cutters have gone down, you know, into the cathedral where, you know, Pierre's helmet is cracked open. You know, you can feel this burning sensation in your face. You realize actually chunks of your helmet, not chunks of the munition. Effectively, it blew up and spalled armor into your face. You know, you've got Dawn has just landed in front of this demon, and as she stands there, along with Andrew in front of it, like you both hear this voice in your head, like it's looking at you, but its beak doesn't move, but you still hear this voice in your head, directed mainly at Dawn. Whichever one of us falls here, I've already won. You'll never reach your prince in time before he is devoured now, and with no prince there will be no king, no one to stop the marionette. My revenge is complete.
We didn't see the clock, boys. Okay.
I got something. If you'll let me.
If it ends in D's nuts, don't even start.
No. Don't worry, I got one for you later, Jake. But no, I think that Andrew is going to exit idle animation and like take the force staff one-handed, point it towards the creature, and say, "What are you doing, dividing your attention? Your opponent is me. Here!" That's how I'm going full anime.
All right. I mean, you are first initiative order. But,
I know. That's why I wanted to cut in here and be a real bitch about it.
All right.
All right. If there are two of us in melee, do I get any melee bonuses?
No, because he's got combat. It's got combat master, so it can't be outnumbered.
All right. I'm gonna attack him. I was talking with.
Is it at least easier to hit him since he's the size of a building?
Oh yeah. What about that? Do I get like a plus 50 to hit?
Seriously, because the stat block I use doesn't have size, but yeah, it should have a definitely bigger size. So yeah, it's plus 20.
All right.
Although minus 10 because it's got the ability to minus 10 all attack rolls against it. So you're plus 10 total.
Except against me.
I'll reroll it.
I mean, as long as there's a bonus, that's all we can ask for at
I'm
this
now
point.
dangerously out of in fate. Well, oh my god, never mind. All right, I talked some mad shit, and then it's just me hitting its shins. Pay attention, damn it!
All right.
The kids these days.
It's going to put one attack on you and two attacks on Dawn.
Oh fuck. So I was gonna use the shield, but I figured the shield doesn't even have enough armor to actually block an attack that would save my life.
And then you roll the 90 and the 92 or 95.
Unbelievable.
So against you, all right, it's gonna re-roll that.
No, accept it. Don't change fate.
Oh my god, I can't.
I'll get fuck the Empress with me.
I rolled 84.
We're those people that are fighting and we're whiffing. We're that Star Wars scene where the two of them are lightsabering and they're just aiming to miss. Don't worry, Donna, got him distracted for you.
All right, one at Dawn is also a miss with a 93.
My clever repartee.
Last one at Dawn is a hit.
I'm getting some like the orc captain vibes going on here.
I rolled 80, 84, 93, 51.
I'll dodge that.
Or does she get a benefit preparing this one because she has a special sword?
Well, it's plus 10. Her dodge is like.
Well, I mean, would she actually be able to deal damage back because it's a holy sword?
That wouldn't matter.
Warp.
All right. After that, with Pierre, over to you. There's still one blue horror up in your grill.
Yeah. How much does it heal? What's the die if you spend a fate point to heal?
D5
plus
points
5.
back.
Yeah.
Is it even worth it? You know what? I'll give it a shot. Anything to get back into at least maybe 0 to positive.
Yep. Roll it.
Yeah. 5.
There you
Okay,
go.
Oh, it's
so I'm
5.
at
Okay.
2.
So as this happens, by the way, Dawn and Andrekaran both see some of these multitude of razor wounds on this demon start to re-knit.
Oh, that's not great.
I'm glad I came over, actually. Glad I came over. Because you know what? Full attack.
That's right, buddy.
Dawn, I really need you to kill that thing as fast as you possibly can.
Do it well.
I think
You're
Pierre's
addressing
going to...
the God Emperor himself now.
Is there a bonus for shooting into the horde?
Yes, there is plus 20.
Plus 20? Okay.
Yeah.
I tried to hit one of the 2 million people. Yes.
And doing explosive rounds kill additional 2. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to split fire. The plasma pistol is going to go into the last blue horror again.
Mm-hmm.
And then the and it's going to be 2-shot semi-auto for 2 shots. And the I'm going to take out my bolter cane and shoot into the horde just
Okay.
for the fun of it.
Yep.
Yeah. So plasma pistol at 10. Both. Well, you can try to dodge.
It can't dodge it anyway if it roll maximum.
Okay.
So 9. So we'll take 3 damage to the first one. Second one.
Yeah. Jeez.
It's just that you just killed it. Only just.
Oh, great. That's all I need.
Okay.
And then the
Look,
the
James,
one
Stead
shot
is
bolt
dead.
cane. The one shot bolt cane is going to go into the horde.
Yep.
At 20. Ah, geez, I'll re-roll that. Screw it. I don't care anymore. There we go.
Okay, cool. So you will do 2 damage to the horde.
Yep.
Okay.
1,999,000, 98,000 left.
Dawn.
All right. Yeah. So I look up at Maribus and basically I just say, evil never has a chance to win. And yeah, full attack. Let's go.
Okay, nice.
All right. So Blade of Admiration. So you said plus 20 because he's big.
Yep.
Plus 10 to hit. That puts me at 30 and
Minus 10 for his innate ability.
Yeah. So that puts me at plus 20 then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave you a plus 10 for do it better.
Oh, okay. So that would be 1.4 then.
Okay, he's going to try and dodge this one.
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay.
Cool. So Sanctified as well. And I get
Sanctified. So he will take 16 damage from that.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll roll again. Oh, so wait, hang on. Plus 30. Yeah. How does that work out? 23 and 20. Oh, because there's 2 D10 on there. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, no worries. Okay. Yeah, that hits you.
Oh, wait, sorry. It's, sorry. Add an extra 10 damage because of the armor.
Extra 1 damage because of the armor. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yep. And wait, where was the armor stats here? Okay, so yeah, plus 10 strength and 1 extra damage. And yeah.
Okay,
and yeah, so that's on both attacks there. So.
He looks badly hurt. All right.
It's back to be bloodied again.
Yes.
So I'm going to take flight and go basically near his head, if that makes sense, sort of thing. So
Okay, no worries.
I'll look him in the eye when I fucking take him down. Yeah.
Adrian, like you're sort of recovering and like, you've probably thrown your helmet off at this point in time.
Yes.
And where the gun cutter has landed, you look up through the shattered canopy, and you see this demon and Dawn fighting it, and projecting out like beneath the canopy line, you can still see the barrel of the autocannon pointed in roughly that direction. Like you've got, you don't even know if it's aimed right, but you feel like you pull the trigger and see what happens, sort of thing.
Sure. Yeah.
MacGuffin.
He will hit he'll hit the firing stud on the joystick and open.
Give me a gunnery roll. We'll give it -20 though for like how fucked up the situation is.
Do I still get the +20 for him being huge?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
What have I done?
Get a -30
Oh
for
my
how
God.
slippery your fingers are from the vomit.
Okay, somehow I've now lost the Roll20 chat.
It's all right. You might have double clicked on it, and
Yeah. How do I get it back again?
I rolled a 60, and my
you got a
weapons for
0.
my ballistic
0
skill
degrees.
is
Good enough for
a
me.
60.
Okay, cool. What's the damage? 40, 10 plus me, isn't it?
Yeah, so it is 4d10 plus. I think it's either 4 or 6.
How do I get the chat back if I
I would
spawned
just
out and
reload the
closed it?
page.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Okay, got it back. Okay, cool. So you haven't rolled damage yet?
No. I was double checking to see what the actual gun cutter was.
Some equipment. Oh, that's into the storm, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got it here. Let's see. 4d10 plus 5.
Okay. Nice. Okay. It seems to do like these non-sanctified normal rounds seem to do rhythm, but you do actually, so you still hurt it.
Mm.
But yeah, you certainly pissed it off.
Distracted it enough for.
Can you do Emperor's Wrath?
Oh yeah, there's a chance that roll Emperor's Wrath,
Okay.
roll so you hit again.
All right.
Same modifier.
They're trying to help us now. Don't worry, guys.
Believe in the Nero power right there.
Yep. Extra
It's a
D10
bolter,
damage.
right?
Do
No, it's not.
RD10
It's a
with an
autocannon.
exclamation point, and it'll keep re-rolling if you keep getting 10s.
Okay. Nice.
Wait, what was that? RD10 exclamation point?
/R space
whatever-
E10 exclamation. So whenever you hit the cap on something with an exclamation point, it'll re-roll until it doesn't hit the cap anymore.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so the remaining sisters that spilled out of the gun cutter start taking to the horde as well, so that reduces the horde further. Then the horde makes its attacks.
This is that
Excellent.
portal scene I told you was going to happen.
Yeah.
You Bombay!
Battle sisters. Okay, so at Pierre.
Don't hit me again, please. Oh, thank goodness.
Okay,
He uses fate, re-rolls it.
and Dronica. Sorry, at
I would accept at that point.
Chiron.
No!
Got you. Yep.
Wait, who's shooting at me?
The horde.
The horde.
Ah, fuck you, Horde.
Okay, but they do less damage now because they've been reduced. So 14 and 4.
I will refractor.
Yay! It goes off.
What? Did it?
No,
No, I
it
got a
didn't.
48.
Oh, 40. Oh, sorry.
I'm the one that has the under 30. Yeah, everyone else has under.
Yeah,
so
we need
I
to
have
get-
under 50. Everyone
We
has
need
under
to get
30.
more
yeah.
of those blinding shields.
Well, it won't matter for me because I don't have eyes, but yeah, I
Yeah.
take the
You
hit.
forgot we're all wearing cool sunglasses, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, again, I don't have eyes, so
you can still wear cool
11.
sunglasses though. You
Sorry,
don't need to have eyes
it's
to wear
pen 4?
sunglasses.
And 4. Yeah.
okay. So I blocked 7, so I take 7, which brings me down to 3 wounds, and I'm facing fucking Mega Godzilla.
Okay. And then finally at Dawn is a miss.
You're gonna be like Yamcha in Dragon Ball, in that like
And-
little hole.
Andrew Chiron.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he just starts unconsciously spouting a litany about like he's solid, unwavering, As long as the God Emperor's gaze is upon this place, fate cannot be rewoven as you want. And then he's just going to go ahead and fumble some weapon skills here real quick. So he's got a plus 20 to hit the target of this size, minus 10 for his abilities, plus 10 for anti-demon. And I don't have the captain's bonus. So there we go. Holy shit. Block me now, James. I dare you. Block me now.
He's used his reaction already against Thorne.
Oh, fuck. Great. All right. This actually doesn't hurt that much. It's the second part that's going to hurt more. All right. So I have Pen 7 and it penetrates demonic shit.
Pen 7?
All right. I use a half action to activate the Force Staff portion. So now we roll off opposed willpower tests.
Yeah. No, he's got minus 10 because of Dawn's presence.
Yeah, minus 10 because
oh my god!
So he's rolling against an 89.
Oh Jesus! Oh. I could reroll it, but that's my last fate point.
Oh my god!
You want to reroll it?
Yeah. All right, I'll do it.
I'm going to reroll as well because I'm going to reroll.
Right. Fuck. There's no reason not to just throw everything in here.
It's doable. It's doable.
No, get wrecked.
There it is.
All right, so I hit you for 5d10 additional damage, and you can't block any of it.
Yeah.
I thought you said you used all your cool powers already.
This is my staff. I'm literally forcing psychic power through a staff. This is my one trick in melee. All right, so I hit him, right? And then there's like a blaze where my eyes should be, and it rolls down my arm right down the force staff. The cane lights up, and his whole body is covered in fire, and I'm just like, I lived, bitch. No, that's Nero's thing. But yeah, I mean, he literally is just like the God Emperor, you know, and now he pours that fury down the staff. All right, this guy's still alive, though. He barely even hurt.
So it's hit him in the right arm.
Jesus Christ, how long is this stick?
The arm was probably, like punching or something. It passed by me briefly.
Yeah.
You got a really long stick. That's why it's hard to hit things. It's like,
when you think about it, this is equivalent of people attacking an ancient dragon.
Yeah. Well, I
Basically.
mean, this wound is going to be enormous, right? I mean, it's literally like it was hit by a fucking cannon.
Yeah.
Oh, did that 16 even do any damage, James?
No. Okay.
So this guy was literally like, huh? What was that? Blah!
you actually scratched him, and that's why he bent his arm down to like scratch his ankle because it like
Okay.
it was
Muscle
weirding
and
him
bone
out.
take a pounding as the attack rips into the arm. The target's weapon skill and ballistic skill are both halved for D10 rounds. In addition to that,
Sick.
target takes 1 level of fatigue. All right.
All right, well, let's put this guy to
Oh
bed.
shit, my arm.
Okay. So
right.
this time he is going to put, actually no, he's going to use psychic power. He's
Oh.
using psychic power.
Unless he's targeting me, I'm going to deny the witch.
Yeah, well, let me make my attempt first before you make you start
Hey,
sort of
listen,
reminding.
I just want to make sure that we're queued up here, okay?
This is the Warhammer 40K variant. He's casting a spell. Counterspell.
Yeah, we're playing blue deck against black deck right now. Let's go.
Okay. He's using Bolt of Change. He's throwing at Andrew Kyron, who's annoyed
Son
him
of
for the
a
last
bitch.
time.
Is this the bolt that can change people into spawns?
Yeah, but it's more
Right.
targeted than what he did with the staff.
Yeah.
Boy.
Okay.
I'm trying to find Deny the Witch. I can't find it.
All right,
guess
he's
I'm
going to push.
I mean, is there any bad thing that can happen to a daemon that pushes? Like,
He gets to make psychic. So he will still cause a peril, but he is immune to the effects of the peril. So it might cause, for example, lightning to everybody. He won't be damaged by lightning.
so there's literally no reason for him not to push constantly.
Yeah, man, that's what the dark side is. Yeah.
Yeah. Evil's always stronger.
I feel like that is a very interesting interpretation of Star Wars.
Yeah, it's easy access to power.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you play the good side, but you still want to take that dip into the Force Lightning.
That's pretty chunky, James. That's the best roll tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the 99 stat?
Yeah.
Okay, so he can actually target more than one person with that too.
Oh.
So there's no point. It won't work on Dawn.
Nope.
No, you can't see anybody.
He can
else.
still target me. He can still target
okay,
me.
well, he it's fine. He wastes one on you then.
Yeah.
Let's throw it into
still in
one of the battle sister leaders of the good guys.
Wait. Let's hold on first.
They would get some help from me, right? Because I gave them a thingy.
Yeah.
So that would be, what's that? Plus 10 to resist psychic techniques?
So AP is still looking up Deny the Witch, I can tell.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble finding it.
Can you beat a 9.9?
No, but reducing the amount changes the power, right?
That's right. We'll reduce the number of shots he gets.
Yeah, so like canceling it may be out of the picture, but holy cow, I literally can't find it. But I mean, we all know this is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna fucking Google it. That's where I'm at now.
What's it called?
Well, it's called Deny the Witch in the tabletop game, which came out after this. I think the name was different then. I actually think this predates when Deny the Witch was like something that every psychic could do.
That might be true. All right, I guess I'm just gonna get wrecked, I suppose.
I think it was probably made during 6th edition. I don't think it was made during 7th. I don't know exactly. I'm an 8th edition noob.
Is there? Yeah. Okay. Willpower. All right. Give me a sec, because I get a fuck ton of bonuses to this versus demons and shit.
Yeah. So the base effect is a willpower minus 30 roll.
Well, just tell us to roll a D100 and subtract to 0. Then.
I double my defensive psi rating. That's not relevant here. Is this mind control?
No.
All right.
Body control.
I just get. Oh, it is body control.
Well, it's trying to mutate your body.
Okay. So if it's a psychic technique.
It's a psychic technique, yes.
Yes. Okay. I get to double my defensive psi rating. I don't know what that does.
Well, because you're not rolling a psi rating in this case, I think. So you can actually add your psi rating to the defensive, maybe. And why? So, because also his psi powers come from a different book, so I'm just trying to reconcile the two together.
I reroll failed willpower tests.
That's a good one.
Against psychic attacks that affect me, so that's it. That's all I got until we figure out what psi rating does in this case. Because I mean, this talent makes it sound like I get to roll something extra when I'm rolling to resist.
Yeah.
Psychic power.
So rated on a scale from 1 to 10, where psi rating 1 is the lowest to warrant intentions. And 10 represents the most powerful of the entire human sphere. Okay.
No, that's not for me.
Okay. Note that the psi rating in Rogue Trader do not automatically gain. Okay. Higher psi rating means more powerful psyker. An explorer can take this talent multiple times. Okay. It doesn't. It seems like your psi rating is literally just like how powerful you are, right? So. It doesn't seem to give you anything.
Some things allow you to resist with psi rate, but this one doesn't apply in that way. So, what's your psi rating naturally? Is it like 7 or something? 7. Okay. So I'll tell you what. So what I will give you is I will give you for that plus 35.
I'll roll the willpower. So I'm minus 30.
Yeah.
I re-roll it using my re-roll power.
Yeah.
Ooh, get fucked! Holy shit!
That's
I rolled a
good,
6.
dude.
Yep. That's enough to have no. That's enough to have no ill effect at all.
All right.
So, yeah. Otherwise, Otherwise, if you fail, you take a random mutation. If you fail by 5 degrees, you are instantly killed as you turn to spawn.
Congratulations,
I came
Arthur.
pretty
You
close.
can't see anymore.
That's
All right.
already true.
Pierre.
Okay. Well, I didn't think I'd get this far, honestly. I think Pierre's pretty much going to have a sequence of he's going to take get his Architect Last Pistol back and then a Hell Pistol, and just going to spin around shooting a whole bunch into the horde.
Yep.
As he kind of maybe makes his way towards the outside.
Yep.
You're going to equilibrium your way through the horde of 2 million people.
Yeah, pretty much.
I haven't thought about that movie in a long time. Thank you for that, Fonda.
The gold Tetragrammaton.
It's is it still plus 20 for the horde? Or is it plus 10 because it lowered?
It was plus 10 now because it's reduced. You're right.
I keep opening my mouth and it's hurting me.
So when I used to play the Matrix Online, my guild of the Matrix Online was a machine guild based on the Tetragrammaton from Equilibrium.
All right, so 2 damage.
Somehow that's the most nerdiest thing you've ever said, James.
I didn't make it. I was just a part of the guild. There you go.
Second, so 2 damage total as 2 shots hit.
Okay. And the second weapon?
I shot both. The Hell Pistol missed.
Okay, cool. All right. Dawn.
I think I'm going to have to continue the assault. But this time I'm doing it on his face. Is there a way? Yeah. There's no cold shots in this game, right?
You can. You take a -20, and if you hit the location you prefer. But he doesn't hitting him in the face is purely cinematic because he has no reduce. He doesn't have different armor at each location. It more comes down to what critical effect you get. I suppose, it's easy to kill with a headshot, so I can see why you want to go for the head.
So there's no blinding or anything like that I can do to him?
Well, there could be. It depends on what critical it rolls.
Okay, well, I'll just attack normally. I think for now, that's the most important thing that we need to do. Is actually put damage on this guy. So, so what was it? It was plus 30? No, you didn't say do it well, so it's plus 20. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
plus 20. Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay, so he is not dodged this turn, so he will try to dodge your first attack. He better parrying. No, because his weapon skill's halved. He's going to try and dodge.
Okay.
He has a reroll. He will use that.
All right.
Not enough. Still hits.
I'm going to reroll that for free.
Sorry. I didn't see his damage previously was 25, so let me reroll that damage first. I'll wait for damage to come through. Okay, so let's get damage. So 23. Take him to. The first hit was in the 44 is the torso. Winning torso. Okay.
I will re-roll that last one though with fate.
Didn't you already re-roll it?
No, I got Blade Master that lets me re-roll for free.
I think you only re-roll once though.
Yeah, but it's so he's re-rolled the. So you can only re-roll it for someone once.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Powerful blow cleaves the target from gullet to groin, revealing his inner organs and splitting them onto the ground before him. The target is now quite dead. So as you carve down from his neck down through his abdomen, and this purplish green ichor spills out, and he sort of his whole corporeal form starts to dissolve and melt, like tarot or wax, as he sort of is still cursing you in your head. And once again, still threatening revenge and threatening to be back, but still, I won, you lose, and I will still get you. If the marionette doesn't destroy you, as it sort of dissolves into a bubbling mass So this doesn't stop the influence of the corrupted sisters or of the chaos spawn. So there is still mop up to be done, but it is it's not relevant to this anymore, I'd say. So you're able to kill. That being said, all of the populace here have seen a greater demon. Even those that didn't go mad, would have received some sort of insanity from it too. But
we need to burn a bunch of people, is what I'm hearing, right?
Yeah. Presumably, at some point, the four of you are reunited, though, on the remains of the battlefield.
Oh my God! You're free of the fires now. Now walk into it slowly.
Just stand here. Don't move.
Yeah. That's right. Just
stay within a 15-kilometer radius.
I'm just going to hose the corruption off you with this heavy flamer.
Yeah.
Like cutting grass for Dawn. He just like walks through. Just like.
We have a purifying blast from the sky. Just stay in like a 1 to 15-kilometer radius.
And if we miss, don't move.
We'll get you. It's a little hard to aim it. Don't worry.
Andrew Kyron is going to remove like a clean cloth from one of his ammo packs, like a grenade pouch, and hand it to Dawn and say, "Saintus, incredible, amazing what you did there. Absolutely, no one could have defeated that demon like you. You have a bit of stuff on you here."
Andrew Kyron, you need to stop talking, and you need to start thinking about the actions that you did today. They are worthy of praise. Without your assistance, this demon would have done a lot more damage to our companions. I thank you for your efforts.
He nods because he's been ordered to stop talking.
You may resume talking.
Pierre essentially starts pulling out like bits of shard metal from his face.
So I'll actually walk over to Pierre and it's like, "I'm sorry, Lord Captain, you said you would be fine. I should not have believed you." And then I'll put my hand on his forehead and divine ministration.
Wait, before you do that, Andrew Kyron waves his hand and all of the shards come out of his body.
That's weird.
So I have telepathy, I have all the powers at will, but I have telekinesis at will. I yanked them out too real hard.
Yeah, you rips all the shards out of your face.
While also giving you a massage as well. It feels nice.
Dawn, this instance was just a fluke. Okay?
Look,
it doesn't matter that as soon as I told you, turned around, took a bolt shot to the face. Okay? I was okay.
No,
Master Thorne, are you quite all right up there?
Yes, I am fine, other than the initial wave of revulsion from the apparition of the demon.
There's nothing on board the ship with you.
Stripped off like the top half of his power armor down to like the waist.
Yeah, and I'm just like toweling off.
Also, Adrian, what is that ungodly smell?
That would have been the 2 chaos spawn that went through the canopy of Lucky 13 when I crash landed.
No. That's not chaos
the vomit.
spawn.
Yes, yeah, the vomit. Yeah, there was a lot of it. I should not have had that second turkey sandwich for lunch.
So divine administration 8.3. I think that gives you 10, and all your fatigue is gone.
Oh, I'm totally fine.
Okay.
Andrew and Pierre are the only ones that got hurt.
No, Adrian's fine. I think you're the only one who got hurt.
Andrew Kyron got real fucked up.
Got fucked up.
Yeah, if you didn't pick it up, by the way, whenever you spend a fate point, the demon also got the benefit.
Great.
So if you healed, he healed. If you got a reroll, he got a reroll.
Oh,
perfect.
Okay.
Lord Captain, might I, with your permission, go through this crowd and begin dispatching the corrupted?
Sure. I was planning on doing just an orbital strike and just burn it all to the ground.
Oh, I mean, I can differentiate between them.
I think they all have to go down.
If you'll give me but 4 moments, I will check. So I figured out what the power is, James. It's aura reading from the divination tree. So it's just the base divination power, like
Yeah,
the
that's
thing
right.
you
You
automatically
can
do.
see black flecks through. I don't think
Yep.
thinking vampire. I think vampire now. Vampires where you can see black flecks and someone's or if they're a diabolist.
Yep, I'm checking everyone to see if they have insanity and corruption. Is literally everyone here corrupted? Any
So probably
holdouts?
there will be a few of the sisters who definitely aren't.
Okay.
Probably some of the populace too, like some of the more zealous ones. But I'd say probably like 90% of the people here have, at least some small amount of corruption, and like probably 50% have a dangerous amount of corruption.
I have 1 corruption point.
So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move through the crowd and find everybody that has no corruption, and I'm going to direct them to go see the living Saintus. And that's it. I'm gonna avoid all the dangerously corrupted people as much as I can, and we can just kill them all later. If there's 90% of the people here are corrupted, I don't want to just be like, all right, I stabbed this guy in the throat, I stabbed this guy in the throat for like 2 million people. It's gonna take a while. We'll just hit them for more bit. But yeah, I gather all of the clean people to go back up with us.
Yep.
So, James, what would you say the like heart and perhaps maybe soul of this gun cutter is?
It's recoverable. It's the airframe is recoverable. It needs a lot of work.
How lucky.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I asked that question before.
Gonna have to call it the Lucky 14 now.
The Lehman Russes that we had are gone, but the gun cutters are good.
How far away is the Abbey of the Dawn from this point?
About 2 days by car.
Yeah, but we have spaceships.
Yeah, by spaceship about half an hour.
Okay. I would ask the Lord Captain that we head there so that I can. There's a mirror I need to get rid of or something like that, if I remember correctly. In the bottom of that abbey.
Is that in this abbey? Maybe it is. I think you're talking about the mirror that
has a picture of Pierre in it now.
No, that was what when you went to this abbey in episode 1 of season 2. You found the painting of Harlock that changed to match Pierre's image.
That's
right.
The mirror is an entirely different thing. I believe.
All right. Okay. So either way, I'm going to the abbey. We're burning it down. Like,
right. Andrew Chiron will stay on the ship because he is mortally wounded.
Oh right, no! I would have touched you as well and given.
Oh,
you
how much do I get back?
Let me check. Hmm. 10.
Oh, okay.
And all of your
I don't have any fatigue
and stuff would go. Mm-hmm.
Sure. And I don't.
So no, that's all of my fate points gone.
That's okay. All of my fate points are gone too.
Same.
I still have 2.
Yeah. Okay. I think you were lucky to stay in the air. Oh wait.
Yeah, so I don't know how much what's left of the abbey right now, or like I imagine it's pretty fucked up.
I mean, I'm gonna aura read the abbey and everyone in it while we approach.
Let me ask you a question here, Arthur. At one point, when you are going through the people in the crowd, you're aura reading. You pass a person, and their aura is not at all human. In fact, to your soul sense, they actually appear to be like a gestalt form of other organisms.
Okay. I mean, with aura reading, I can read his exact race. I can read a whole shit ton of things about them.
It's not a race you're familiar with, so like you can determine he's one of these. You can't determine what these is, and that's it. He's not actually a single thing. He is a amalgam of.
All right. Is this occult or warpy or psychery in any way?
No.
All right. Let me see what else I can read about him. Is he a psyker?
No.
What is his current mental state?
Well, listen, he's a gestalt organism, so he's got lots of different minds.
Okay, so he's got several different kinds of feelings. All right.
Mostly fucking terrified.
Insane or corrupt?
No. He's in fact there is no sort of fear about this person.
Okay.
I would say he triggers his insanity because his mind is so alien as to appear insane to a sane human.
Okay.
You don't, you can't understand his thought patterns. And
all right, so we haven't left for the Abbey yet. We're still here.
No.
I am going to discreetly call everyone over. Did I take Polyglot yet? No, I didn't. So I don't speak our special language. So it's just me quietly being like, there is a non-human Gestalt entity over here that I have never sensed before. I am not aware of what it might be. Actually, wait a second. I have really good... You sure I've never encountered it? Like, no... Because I have like the ability to make any kind of test. All right, you know what? That's fine. I know nothing about it, and I know quite a bit.
Well, so you got infused. You have infused knowledge, do you?
Yeah.
Does infused knowledge apply to forbidden laws? I thought it only applies to common laws. So
yeah, it only applies to common laws.
Yeah. So, Pierre, you do recognize this man. You've met him once before when you were here last time. His name is Mr. Quill. He came to you representing him. He represented himself as a member of a group called the Amaranthine Syndicate that was sort of like, traders / smugglers. He was looking to do business with you.
I'm gonna go ahead and ask the Lord Captain, I'd like permission to hold him in place here for a few moments, if you don't mind. Or I could just read his mind.
Fine. Do you need to pull him over to the side?
I don't
Is there something
really
special
know what
about this man?
He's not human, and he's pretending to be.
Why don't we just exercise him?
If that is your will, I will do that.
Oh, Lord Captain, what is your will? Is this a being that you can gain capital from?
I don't know. I am curious though.
Be careful. Curiosity is not always a good thing.
When you were trying to read his thoughts before, Arthur, like as far as emotional feelings, the most overriding one was hunger.
All right, because my thing only gets like emotional states. So yeah, I'm just like, he's hungry. What would you like me to do?
You'd equate it to the sort of hunger you'd experience if you were like hungry and staring at like a smorgasbord of food.
Yeah, I'm getting. Listen, James, I didn't need you to tell me that. I already knew. I will. Oh, I keep one hand on my force staff and I tap him and just say, "Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry. Have we met before? You seem so familiar to me."
I think so.
Can I ask who you are? I'm merely... You see that man over there? That's the Lord Captain.
Oh yes,
Pierre
I've met Pierre Cowles before. Yes.
Oh yes, he sent me over here to come bring you to him.
Oh, with pleasure.
Yes, you should come with me, I say, as I keep one hand on his shoulder and I escort him over there.
Okay. He comes over. Lord Captain, were you Commodore then or not? You had two ships then, so you were Commodore here. So Lord Commodore, it's been some time. What brings you back to, well, obviously this mess. I have to thank you, of course, for getting us out of this mess. What a horrid situation.
Indeed.
Oh yes, I prefer my meat, not demonic.
Indeed, and from what I can tell, you seem to be entirely unaffected.
Well, I've lived an interesting life throughout this galaxy, and while that was indeed truly horrifying, not something that I won't get over in my own time.
So you look over at like Dawn. She's just, her eyes are sort of like twitching a little bit. Like, I wonder how much longer I can put up with these lies.
So from what my understanding is, or what my employees have told me, is that you are not quite one.
Yeah, and with that, I sort of stand behind him.
I don't understand what you mean.
Speak the truth. You won't have much longer if you don't.
He sort of like looks around at the fact he's clearly surrounded. Is there some problem, Lord Commodore? I thought you were a businessman, not a thug.
The thugging is all me. Leave the Lord Captain out of your baseless accusations.
I'm just curious of what exactly you are.
All right, so at this point, his flesh starts to writhe, like there's something moving under it. Are you doing anything at this point? He hasn't seen anything, his body is starting to contort. Is anyone doing it at this point in time?
Oh, well, I'm fucking letting go of him. I haven't been ordered to do anything yet.
The moment you say that there is no...
I have this everywhere.
What was it? Sorry? I you were talking.
Lord Captain, the moment that this man does... Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Go ahead, Pondo. I waited for a pause.
I'm ready. I have quick draw. If he tries something, I'll shoot.
So I'll actually say, Dawn will actually say, the moment this man becomes... the moment this creature is no longer profitable, Lord Captain.
All right. He bursts like a wet sack, showering you all in worms and flesh-eating bacteria.
Listen.
So
I've been aware of his mental state the whole time. When this happens, can I at least have like a force shield to prevent this from getting on me? I have the telepathic shield ability.
Okay, well, give me a manifestation roll for it.
Oh, of course. Why not? I mean, I'll just do it fettered. I don't really need to.
Would you like to push?
No, of course not. No bonus psi rating, no modifier. Yep.
Okay, no worries. Anyone doesn't everyone give me a dodge roll.
How many
please.
pounds of flesh would you say this is, James?
Well, he's like 140-pound man. He's bursting, like his skin just burst.
I will hold.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Yep, rerolled.
How many pounds can I hold?
I think we're all good. We all dodged after, so you don't need to think too hard on it. Yeah.
Thinking hard is the only thing I can do. All right, no.
Well,
I can hold 35 kilograms, which is not 140 pounds. All right.
No, well,
I keep from getting covered in blood and flesh-eating bacteria.
Yeah, well, no, he's in, like, he basically just like other than like the clear sort of torn skin balloon that he was in his clothing, he falls to the ground as like sizzling acid and earth, like some sort of like earthworm like things which start burrowing into the ground.
Right,
There's literally like thousands of them.
All right, hand flamer.
Yeah, never mind. I'll let that happen.
Okay, no worries.
James is like, don't worry, we'll make all of our escapes, everyone. No.
I know, you torch the mess. It stinks. It smells absolutely awful.
It smells
He
like
can't get us
no
all,
longer
guys.
Well, that was a very profitable experience.
It honestly just added to the day of weirdness and.
Yeah, certainly only the third most disgusting thing I've seen today.
Andrew Kyron is going to open his grenade pouches and hand out clean cloths to everyone. Be like, oh, Master Thorne, you have a bit on your boot there.
Thank you, Andrew Kyron.
Your boot is like dissolving.
He'll just step up and like put his boot on like a rock near you.
Oh, Andrew Kyron will definitely shine it for you, of course. He'll get down on one knee in order to do it as well. I hope. Of course, Master.
Do you give him a couple of throws for that?
Yeah, bing. Like flicks a coin.
Thank you so much. Tips are always appreciated. Well, I believe we have all of the save people here. Should we perhaps deliver them back to the fleet and then blow this place up while we head to the Abbey?
I'd like to recover Lucky 13 first, but yes.
That'll take because you have to bring other shuttles down from the ship now, and they'll need to recover. That'll probably take a best part of a day to properly recover that.
Nero's just going to look at something like 2 million people.
Who is?
Who's
going to look at?
Sorry, Andrew. No, Nero's here in spirit. He's going on a
Nero
telepathic
stands in
journey.
his penthouse apartment, looking down at 2 million people with a hand on a glass window. Yeah.
Andrew Chiron will look at 2 million people and say, perhaps we should leave some troops here to keep them corralled, as long as we're going to kill. Actually, maybe we should just have the tanks start killing them, run them over, flamers everywhere, that sort of thing. I don't think we can keep 2 million people contained for the amount of time needed to recover this aircraft, although please correct me if I'm wrong, right? I mean, we've got, a few hundred people here?
Yeah.
They're angry,
Have you
upset,
seen
and
the scene
corrupted?
in Lord of War where he leaves the aircraft in the desert for a day?
Yeah. No, but they make him sit there and watch too, right?
Yeah,
that's like
that's
the
right,
whole
yeah.
plot. They handcuff him. And I'm just like, I think if we're going to delete the corrupted, then we need to start now, violently. But what do I know?
You said you had a
fine.
nuclear option. Why is that
I
not
may
being
have
used right
said
now?
that in mistake, that I don't have enough experience using my powers yet in actually doing it.
I think the tanks should do just fine.
So I never rolled for the psychic phenomena from the greater demon using his power.
Is it delete 2 million people power? Or like...
You know
That would be
what?
really helpful,
I thought
actually.
about telling you, but then I decided to keep my mouth shut.
That's a first.
Yeah.
You want to
Tell
just
me
have it
about
on delay real quick, James? Have it pop up right now.
I was
Nice
going
little
to see what it.
Bloodstorm.
Let's see what it was, just in case it would have been fun. Let's see.
Bloodstorm. He summons a second copy of himself from the past.
All plant life within 30 meters of him died. There's no plants.
But he's the angsty teenager version of him, so he's not very effective at anything.
Hey
Lord
guys, it's
Captain.
me, Marboss. You see my cool hoverboard? I'm a
Lord
rebel,
Captain.
man. Chaos can't chain me.
Lord
He's wearing
Captain
a
for the third- Oh my god.
I Heart the God Emperor t-shirt.
But ironically,
Yeah. I mean, are we really just gonna let these tanks just start killing millions of people? I mean,
people
Andrew
will
Chiron
run.
is suggesting that because he thinks that they're vermin, but
well, they're corrupted, obviously.
There's a
I mean,
part
he
of
can-
me
Told
that
us.
there's a
he can
part of
see
me
that.
that wishes that we could potentially reform these people, but
like
I'm
that
not
song
sure
Wonderwall.
Do you want to set up a shop for your ritual? Is that what I'm understanding?
Lord Captain, I don't trust in those rituals anymore. That's why I need to go to this abbey to find out. Perhaps it's best waiting for this delayed execution until I can find evidence of anything.
But we don't
Regardless,
have-
it would be a process getting everything needed to start it. So if you have time.
We don't have the food, water, shelter, and logistics for 2 million people.
And
Well, they can sit on their asses and wait.
I mean, they're going to get cold, hungry, and die.
we're going to kill them
Then
anyway.
that is part of the process.
Okay. He's not going to argue it anymore. He's made his
Wait, are we
point.
talking about the ones that are fine or the ones that were?
No,
planning
I
on
mean, the
killing
ones that are
anyway?
fine, I assume that there's enough cargo space we can transport them out. Although James would
Yeah.
be the one to...
Why would you care for the ones that we're going to purge
Because
anyway?
Dawn just said she can save them.
Perhaps.
Okay.
It really depends on whether or not the Abbey of the Dawn's teachings have any merit in them.
I mean, these people are basically in the middle of the desert, so you can leave them here and come back from later on. They'll probably still be here.
Dead, yes, but
Well, there's water. There's two big water towers.
All right,
I
so,
assume that was full of like demon juice, but okay.
No, it's water.
Is there any way that I can like ask Andrew Chiron to like extend my voice so that 2 million people can hear it or something?
Sure.
Yeah, that's something that can happen.
I'll use my psychic messaging power to just retransmit you to everyone on
right.
the planet.
On the planet.
And what's
No,
up,
it only needs to-
if he perils, it'll make you louder in person as well, or more reverberative.
So basically, if I'm just addressing the 2 million that are considered unclean, it would go along the lines of something like, what would I call myself now? By the way, like, is there an
You're a living
official
saint.
term?
You have to come up with your own new name now, right?
No, I continue with Thorne. Like I
Oh, okay.
I stopped.
Well, you're the living Saint Dawn, Leteinia.
So, okay. I would say something along the lines of like, "Hear me, vile, corrupted humans of what's this planet called?
Iacanthus.
Iacanthus. You have been given a second chance by myself, the living saint, Sister Dawn Leteinia. Your first trial is to wait here until I return. That might be days or weeks. If you live, then you will have a chance of redemption. However, you must... You must not fall any further down the darkness. Do not fight, do not consume, and do not cannibalize each other. Otherwise, there will be no saving you.
Okay.
Take this time to repent and think about your actions. You saw here today what went wrong when you believe in false gods.
2 million people exchanged living NPC glances.
Well, I was going to eat that guy the moment he left, but maybe not so much anymore.
Like the world's
Snaps her
largest
fingers
wet
like, dang it. There went my lunch.
This is a guy putting on a bib saying, "I love human hearts." And it's like...
nod.
Oh, wrong time.
All right.
All right. In the
Andrew
interest of
Kyron goes to
time,
wait in the shuttle.
in the interest of time, you head back to the Abbey, along with some of the battle sisters that you've pulled together who are not corrupted. What you're able to learn is that recently Echo was trying to get more and more of the sisters to undergo the ritual of her order. You know, basically, as you say, it's sold as a positive thing. It's all about how do you, get rid of any corruption you might have. So any sort of slight where a person might have gone to confession to say, I had impure thoughts, or I coveted my neighbor's part or whatever, that sort of thing. They were being led to this ritual until there were enough that had been, because the ritual in itself is actually corrupting, except when done by Dawn. Enough that happened to that effectively she was able to mount a coup within the Abbey itself. So when you reach the Abbey, there's been fighting there. Like, some of the buildings are burned. Clearly there was already some conflict at that, and they managed to capture the remaining, good aligned sisters. They then in force went to the port city and effectively rounded up everybody that would comply, shot those that wouldn't, and marched them into the desert to the point of Stern Hope to force them to basically rebuild the cathedral. And then the plan was to effectively submit everyone to the ritual in time, starting with the battle sisters, who were the only real sort of threat. Now, Koronus Expanse, who was the leader of the Abbey, had escaped, and she had made contact with the local natives, the Ashleen, and she was had staged multiple attacks against the city or the town, trying to gain control. That's why there'd been attacks against the palisade walls. So Goderil turns up sometime later along with the Ashleen. However, the other three order heads, so one of them was obviously Echo. The other two were killed in the ritual. They didn't succumb to it. They died in the ritual. So that was Sister Superior Samara and Sister Vittoria of the two different orders, died as part of this. So the sisters you've got are the ones that remained faithful and weren't yet burned. But they're down to literally like 20 or so sisters, 20 or 30 sisters. Now, going through Echo's effects, you can learn from her books about her contacts with the marionette that effectively Maribus, so she said Maribus before she said the marionette. Maribus was a demon that was defeated by the Inquisition about 1,000 years ago. and was imprisoned on Malfi and escaped only recently his imprisonment. And Spacey swore vengeance against the Inquisition and decided to lay in hiding at an inquisitorial holding in the form of this abbey to try and build a slow corruption of the order. So Maribus's plans were actually quite long-reaching and designed to take a lot longer. But once the Marionette came onto the scene, the Marionette, basically being more powerful than Maribus, forced Maribus to use the Order of the Cleansing Flame more quickly in order to achieve the Marionette's goals, which in this case has been to try and keep Dawn out of the Expanse as long as possible, because the Marionette fears the young king, a young king that will apparently come from a prince that Dawn will save, but that if delayed long enough, the Shadow and the Warp, being the Tyranids, will reach where the young king is or the prince is and consume him. And even with their combined forces, fate won't be on the side of Dawn and the others defeating the Marionette. They need the young king in order to defeat the Marionette. As far as the Marionette's concerned, in its own fate.
Knowing that, Andrew Kyron is going to sadly shake his head and say, it's a real shame that the Marionette interfered in Maribus's work. I mean, no project manager wants to see cutting time from the quality of the product. This could have been a real successful long-range plan had he taken the time. The scope was good. The cost in human lives was great. I mean, 2 million, that's not chump change.
Yes, it is.
It's very morbid of you.
Compared to the entire sector.
Yeah, I mean, look,
2
I'm just
million is
saying,
a handful.
I am disappointed in this Marionette interfering in the works, the successful business works of their employees. What a shame. You really hate to see it.
So
This really reduces my opinion.
in consultation with the other surviving members of the other sisters that are here, what would they like done to this place?
And this place to them is still important because this is where sisters have always been trained for this planet. And that once Echo's and Maribus's corruption can be burned out of this place, they want to rebuild. Mm-hmm. Iacanthos still has a key export required by the sector. This planet is still necessary. You can't just it's going to take time, but they'll need to repopulate it with enough people to work the services required to maintain ghost fire pollen. Otherwise, it has implications for the Spinwood front, or else the Imperium might go to war in this region.
I'm really glad we didn't lose.
Andrew Kyron, I have a favor to ask of you.
Yes?
I need to appoint a new head here. Are you able to search the souls of these sisters to find someone adequate enough?
The souls and minds, Saintus.
I trust in your powers.
The former head, the one that escaped, she is still cleansed. She is still clean.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Countess Goneril?
Yeah.
All right. I want to check her surface level emotional state.
Oh yeah, no. She's pissed. She's pissed at this whole situation. She's been fighting. She's been fighting an asymmetrical war for the last 3 months. But she is still dedicated to the God Emperor.
All right, so this is how it goes. I literally walk over to the first person I see, and I'm like, the righteous anger in this one is strong. She is clean. Do you have any leadership experience?
It's like I'm the second highest ranking member of the church in this sector.
Saintess Dawn, this is the second highest ranking member of the church in this. Okay,
I know.
She's good. She's all right. So I go sit back down. Pull out my book, start reading.
On top of cleansing these halls, would you find time to cleanse the flock of 2 million that we left behind in that arena?
I mean, invariably they will all need to go. I mean, the Inquisition will say that they have seen a greater demon, that they are beyond redemption. Do you believe that there is good in the purpose of redeeming them if they wish to be redeemed?
Daddy, Alex is not like Nikki.
So waiting for the GM to regain his consciousness for a second.
Sorry, go ahead.
So Dawn will say, yes, but I believe that instead of burning those, we should look at something a little less. Along with the burn, we need to mark these people as seeing this demon. They need to be willing to carry this with them for the rest of their lives. This is not something that can be simply burned away in one ritual. They need to lament their whole lives and give service to this abbey. If they are willing and they survive the initial cleansing, please brand them.
Right, well, they've just been forced to rebuild that cathedral. They can prove themselves by rebuilding this holy place.
I agree.
All right.
So what are the odds that this Lost King is still...
I mean,
savable
Erebus
at this
literally
point?
was just like, I got him, bitch. He's mine now. He's dead.
Well, no, the implication was that it's you won't have time to reach him before he will consumed.
AKA, we got to haul ass, boys.
I'm gonna wander over to Countess Goneril and be like, congratulations on your new position. I pull out a bottle of Ranka and hand it to her and go, this is from the Lord Captain's supply.
Okay.
Congratulations, Skip. Just a little thing we do here on the ship.
All right. You don't need aura reading to read the venom coming off of her right now. But,
What? What? I'm sincere though. I'm 100% sincere. I mean,
I know
It doesn't
you're
change your reaction.
Fine.
I'm sorry. I've offended you. I'll go back to the corner, but please keep this chilled. Give her the bottle. Walk away.
It works best with a frosted glass, just by the way.
Two ice cubes, not 3. Waters it down too much.
That's what the ice glass is for.
Lord Commodore, I believe we should make best speed for the Expanse.
Indeed. So what I'm understanding is we're not sending an orbital drop on those 2 million people?
No.
Okay.
That'd be a waste of labor that can redeem those that have seen more than they should have.
Adrian, tell the Hand of Calixis not to be pointed at that area again then?
Understood, sir. I will call off the orbital strike.
Okay.
I love the idea that everyone in that ship was just like, yes, finally, it's happening. We get to shoot this thing. He's like, oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, Adrian just comes over with the box like, sorry, boys, pack it in. It's not going to happen today.
Yeah. The two keys get turned back again at the same time.
The deep, heavy sigh of disappointment. It's like,
Lord Captain, would you mind terribly if I contacted this young king?
no, if you can, go right ahead.
Might I borrow our astropathic choir then?
Sure.
All right.
Boo, boo, boo. Boop, boop, boo.
Yep.
Gonna psychically Skype in.
Yep. Just give him a warning, you know.
Hello, you're
The
on Radio
reason-
Lost King. What would you like to request? Like,
The reason that they knew that the Shadow of the Warp was near there was because they can't reach that region of space.
I thought it was a different part. Not is this where
so this is where the Tyrian fleet was heading in the direction they're heading towards. It's directly in their
of
path.
the dark Eldar place?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Well, do I know that? I think I do.
I mean,
Do I
probably
know
the
that
choir,
he's
the choir
here?
was given the task by Nero of identifying where
And
the
you
fleet
are
was.
the last surviving member of the choir.
That's
so.
true. All right, never
No,
mind. I
it
already
was the
know
new
all
choir
this.
that got given that task.
I mean, this is the new choir. I'm a member of that choir, technically. All right, so I would already know that, and I wouldn't ask the question if we can't connect there.
So the fleet may not have reached that region of space yet, but they are blocking psychic communication from that region of space.
Yep,
because
I
it's got a
understand.
pathway that-
I mean, if I already know I can't send a message there, I'm not going to bother.
Yeah.
All right, I get on the ship. I read my book.
How to understand sarcasm.
I literally am one of the best people to understand psychers.
Sarcasm. He said, I don't understand sarcasm.
Oh, sarcasm. You're right. Andrew is not perceptive.
How to self-flagellate without hurting yourself for dummies.
I mean, the book he's reading is the front cover looks like a Scottish Highlander romance novel tale with a titan on the front and like a castle and a man and a woman clutching each other, and it reads Oath of Endosteel.
It's pretty heretical literature you have
Yes,
there.
it is. He keeps reading it.
So final scene is I believe that after you came back out of the warp, you were joined again by Inquisitor Shrain.
Yeah, we'll be making our way
What a
over to
bitch.
Expanse.
Yeah.
Yeah, final
Essentially
scene-
taking
yes.
a quick pit stop to sign the papers for the port and everything, and then.
Okay, well, we can
Yeah.
do that bit next game. A bit about the
Okay,
report.
is there more to it than just signing a couple papers? Like, all right, thank
Well,
you.
This
All
is,
right, we gotta go.
I've made NPCs and everything. All right, so
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, James. I'm just going to go there and dominate them all.
so Shrain does comes to you and knocks on your door, Pierre.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nero's not here for him to. Yeah.
Yes. Lord Commodore, I hear that we are returning to the Expanse to investigate this the Shadow in the Warp, and that you need to reach that place beyond the Shadow.
Yes. It has felt like that there's been many tasks that have been put in the way to getting to there, which I can explain that later. It's a whole ordeal. It's been a long day, but well, a long couple months.
What if it were possible to steer the Hive fleet away from this place you want to go to?
This
I'm listening.
motherfucker. No, don't do it, Pondo. You know, you have to know.
I mean, Tyranid Hive fleets rely upon psychic communication from their agents to direct the Hive fleet to where the biomass they seek to consume is. We have a device in the Omega Vault that we could use to potentially, at least temporarily, pull the Hive fleet away from its current path. But we'd have to go and get it first.
You know he's going to pull it to some planet full of people, right?
And what would be your destination to put this device?
Somewhere in the
Yummy
Expanse
land.
that's not where we don't want Tyranids to go.
Just like, oh, hey, here's one of Winterscale's planets. Let's drop it off here.
Where's the guy that we hate?
Janko Scourge. And the other guy who fucking snitched on the location of your secret space base. Bastille?
Yeah, Admiral Bastille.
Arcturus Minx! Oh, no, you better... we ain't going there. I don't need one of her. I don't need one of her made.
Okay. Where is this Omega Vault?
Over there.
In the Jericho Reach. No, you've never been there. You went through the Jericho Gate, but you never went to the actual Omega Vault. The vault you went to was the one beneath the Abbey of the Dawn. The Omega Vault is in the Watch Fortress in the Jericho Reach.
Oh, we came out at the West Fortress. All right, maybe not. It wasn't what's on the far side of the gate.
It's It's on the far side, but it's not right there. It's deeper
Yeah.
in.
We just repaired like the comm relay basically.
Yeah.
Okay, it's on the way to going towards the expanse. A pit stop sounds fine. And then after we get it, we can figure out where we can put it to be most effective.
Oh. Hey, remember when you wanted to become the sole ruler of football?
I don't want to destroy football in the
Yeah.
process. That's the problem.
Remember how you wanted to become the sole ruler of a barren planet?
It's like an asteroid.
All right, well, that's going to leave it today.
Look, I don't want to do this at all. This is a terrible plan. Wait, why are they even going after the Dark Eldar anyway?
Because that's
Well, it's just in their path.
yeah.
It's just
in
in-
their path.
I was gonna
They
say
kind of
that.
pick away, then they go, and then they just take
All right.
snacks.
I would have
and
thought
stuff
that the
along
Dark
way.
Eldar do not equal delicious to people that look for
Well,
psychic
So
energy.
they're just in their path. They are actually heading into the Rift of Hecaton, but
Oh,
through the
they're getting heckin' good then. All right. How much XP do we get for killing a greater demon? 1,000?
300.
You know, James, we would be fucking written in legend. We would literally get a hero character in the tabletop game for guy who killed a greater demon. Okay.
So, but we are in rank 5
Yeah.
now, right?
No, we're much higher than that.
We're rank 6. No, 7.
No, I believe we're ranked 7 now.
Yeah, we're rank 7.
Ooh.
We were 100 over previously.
Yep.
I still have no idea what I want to invest in. I have 17 XP to spend.
My melee build has come online now that we're in rank 7. I just didn't get to do anything with it this episode. I was too busy throwing up all over myself.
I'm sorry, Spoon.
It's all right. It's all right. There will be more combats.
Yeah.
It was very funny.
Chaos aren't fun to fight in this game because
Oh, dude, it's brutal.
it sucks. It's fine for everybody else if they see me, but it's
That's why you got me, man. Don't worry about it.
yeah. I just now know I'm never going to do the take 10 again when it has to do with chaos. Just going to take my low initiative and be happy.
That was a good thing
Yeah.
because at least one of you used the fate point to take 10. So did the greater demon.
Yeah.
Henley, why don't you go ahead and start us on the way out the door?
Everyone, thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. James, thanks for running as always. Good fun. Go check out my stuff at Kinky Fridays and at ScribblyInt on Twitter. I make video games and video game related accessories. And I don't know. That's it. That's me.
You know
Thanks.
who else doesn't know? Pond of the Mad.
I am Ponder Upon the Mad. You can find me on YouTube or Twitch as Ponder the Mad. We're obviously here on Saturday nights with Rogue Trader, and occasionally with Ranch Simulator and with Dawn Agreement. I unfortunately missed mine this week because of power outage, but I'll get back at some point. That's it.
Generic segue to Spoon.
I am Big Spoon. You can find me over on Twitter at BigSpoon223 or on Arthur's Discord. I'm here Saturday nights for Rogue Trader, also on Solaris Nights as Star Captain Seth Kabrensky, and then Tavros the Bull on Dawn Agreement.
To tell you this, but Monday morning is when I'm tallying the votes,
Yeah.
and it's looking like you're going to be getting a cloak and not the one you want.
I have no idea what that is even about. So
It's like a Patreon item distribution. The players, or sorry, the audience votes on it.
Are they
it's
giving
like,
me the Cloak of Billowing? Is that
Oh no, they're giving it to Spoon for sure.
Yeah, they're giving.
Yeah,
me the
I think I voted for Spoon for the token billowing.
okay?
I don't even know what's unavailable. If I'm gonna be honest with you.
What's funny was I went through like elimination, like the most obvious one first, and I think I came to Spoon second to last and myself last. So
I need to vote on it if it's still available.
It is. It's on Patreon.
Okay.
Patreon.com is the bomb.
Because
As
the only
easy as
weapon
taking your
there
mom
was
to
a
prom.
magic short sword, but that's not really a Tavros the bold weapon.
No, not at all.
Something to pick his teeth with.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, you say that right up until you need a magic weapon in a fight.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
James.
that's what smites are for, my friend.
What do you got, James?
I'm going to Dark James. I am also on Dawn Agreement this week, I believe. I think I told you, Arthur, I'm actually traveling for the first time again, as post current
So
lockdown
jealous.
this week. So I'll be joining you from a hotel room. So hopefully the Wi-Fi is good for Dawn Agreement. Yeah, otherwise find me on Arthur's Discord. And got to say, whether you're here in Australia today or you're somewhere else in the world tomorrow, have a happy Halloween. Sorry, a spooktacular Halloween.
I mean, it's
enjoy
Halloween
it.
in 7 minutes on the East
And
Coast, so
if you're a modern pagan, get to that fucking.
Bringing it back around.
I think you just kicked this into another YouTube level. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna have to check off an extra box.
Hey, how many times do you tick this is made for kids?
I literally set the option to never have to check that, so that it always says not for kids.
Yeah, never ask me.
Well,
I
if
tried-
we all
I
wear
tried
Spider-Man
once.
outfits, we could get away with it, right? That's how that works on YouTube
What
these days.
the fuck?
YouTube for
Okay.
kids is a fucking cesspool, right?
Alright.
So
Let's.
yeah.
We'll be back in 2 weeks. Have a good, time zone, people.
Bye.
Happy Halloween.